We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Up high. 2-1 now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. High pop up. Sanchez will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Evan Gattis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Now a move over to first, and they got him. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And that's too high, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Fastball called strike. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Batting second.
He's set, and the pitch. Manny Machado is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Nope. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Reddick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, Jose Bautista. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Back up the middle. And Bautista has a base hit. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. So coming to the plate, Cannon Pride. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. and he lays off for ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here's a look over to first. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here. The relay throw, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Ryan Mansfield. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or...
And the throw is in time to get him to... Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Ball one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. In there, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one runs up high, ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And a double steal try here. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hyde has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A called strike over the outside corner. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Tripp is there, makes the catch, and the side is digging in now, James McCann. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Right side, hit hard. Pedroia dives. What a stop. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are two away.
Left fielder, full trip.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ground ball right side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Josh Reddick.
And that misses ball one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's running towards second. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. On the move again from first. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And he's set down, one away. Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Evan Gattis.
Fouled back. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. Albert Pujols is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. So a runner on first with one out now. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy. But it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. In now, Brian.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Ball one.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Right fielder.
Line towards center field. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that misses for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
On to first, and it's another double play. Already two of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Manny Machado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in, Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shaw.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Start things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And they challenge him upstairs as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. Machado is there, and he puts this. Now in the box, Cannon Pride.
Leading off the 4th inning, center fielder Cannon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Mansfield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
James McCann.
Hit on the ground out to short. Correa moving to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Right. Ready once again, Evan Gaddis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Designated hitter, Evan Gaddis.
And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game. You just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Tripp has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Albert now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Beltran.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Carlos Beltran is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
This is skied into short left center. Tripp is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Bull Tripp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder. Bull
And the
Tripp.
changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Here's Melky Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
Melky Cabrera.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number
Here's the
3.
second baseman, Ian
Second
Kinsler.
baseman.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Now batting.
Here's Manny Machado. Now
Manny
from the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is ready for another chance.
Leading off for the Astros. Shortstop. Carlos
Shane Green
Correa.
takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 61.
First pitch of the inning is taken
Shane
low and away for a
Green.
ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the 1st out.
The catcher, number 16.
Ready once again, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pride giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled his last time through. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect.
And we'll have to leave it there. As digging in to try it again.
For the Tigers. Designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Betts on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cannon Pride, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ryan Mansfield is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even got himself into a good hitter's count now.
Chris Davinsky takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Seth Smith will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead it off here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Tripp comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Gardner
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's got the average to 321. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Bull Tripp. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And another foul ball.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Melky Cabrera.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Ian Kinsler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, and that ends the inning. Here's Albert now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Beltran. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 4 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Too high. And it's 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Shortstop.
Adam Warren enters the ball game out of a pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 43.
In there, 0-1.
This change defensively.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There is Cabrera as he takes this one in, and the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ken Giles. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
Designated
Jose
hitter.
Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Cannon Pride is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Mansfield. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
McCann.
Fouled back. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cabrera going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting. Second baseman. Justin
Heading out
Pedroia.
towards shallow right. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Pride is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in is Josh. Jason Vargas takes over now with 2 gone. In the top of inning number 9, Steve Pierce.
28. Steve Pierce.
Circle change there, called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this. Into the box now, Ruben Bonds. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. J.J. Hardy will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pierce moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Bo
The batter, number 99, shortstop.
becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee-high.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way. Trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though,
Michael Feliz takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Melky Cabrera stands in as he looks at ball one here.
For the Astros.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in, and he is out on the tag. The big bat tonight for the Astros belonged to this man, Brian McCann. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park. A sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.